Hey guys, it's Allison and I'm here with a process video. Sorry if you can hear background noise, my kids are awake. I've been trying to do a voiceover for like 4 days and I just can't find the time, so it's just gonna have to be when my kids are awake. So I decided to do a use up my stash type thing because I've been just using new collections recently and I should be getting a bunch of new stuff really soon anyway, so I decided to just do a layout from my collection, or from my stash. So I just showed you guys some papers. The big background one is from Crepe Paper Open Book. The wood grain one is also from Crepe Paper Open Book. This pink one is from Crepe Paper Kiss Kiss. Basically, most of the stuff I use ends up being from Crepe Paper. Not intentionally, it's just my favorite brand, so I those papers called to me, I guess. So what I'm doing is I just decided to create an area to do some layering, just to do something a little bit different. And this paper is also from Crepe Paper. It's from the Craft Market collection, but it's actually from the little Michaels pack thing that they had. That's really thin paper, but yeah. So I decided to do some layering, and this photo ends up having nothing to do with the title. I just liked the picture and I thought it was silly, and I don't know. I felt lazy and didn't feel like mentioning a title, so yeah, I just kind of used what I could find. But I'm just looking through some paper pads, some 6x6 paper pads right now, trying to find some more papers to layer. I end up going with that floral paper. That's from the Crepe Paper Confetti collection, and I also end up using a paper from the Craft Market collection as well, from this paper pad here, but I end up using the floral one first, I think. Yeah. I really like the way that this layout turned out, and it doesn't look like anything anyone else has really made because it's not, well, I'm sure it looks like stuff other people have made, but you know what I mean? When you do stuff from one collection, how it kind of ends up sometimes looking similar to other people's stuff just because it's all the same. So, yeah, because you're using the same stuff, so obviously it ends up looking, well, the colors are similar anyway, and this, I'm using a combination of things, so it ends up looking differently. This is how I used to scrap, just using whatever. I didn't really care about collections. I just bought what I could, but now we don't really have local stores, and I'm way more into knowing what collections are out and stuff, so yeah. So I'm just looking through my chipboard sheets from Crepe Paper to see if there's anything that I want to use, and I couldn't really make up my mind. So you'll see me play around a bit with some florals and stuff. And trying to decide what I want to do. I thought I wanted this banner, and then I realized I did like the banner, but not that one. Sorry. I'm scratching my hand. My hands are super dry because it's winter and we live in Alberta. It's very dry here because we don't really have a lot of big bodies of water around here, so I thought I wanted to use this label. I end up taking it out, but not till the end. And I know that the background piece is crooked right now, but I end up fixing it. So I decided to take out this chipboard piece from the Open Book collection, and I decided to just put it up there. And then I tried to use this other piece of it, but I couldn't really, it looked weird everywhere I put it, so I just ended up putting it back, but that's okay. And then I decided to use this too. I think that's from the Craft Market collection, just because she's 2 years old. I don't know. I just don't really have another use for it, so I was like, whatever. She's 2, so that will represent that. So then I decided to go through my ephemera. I actually ended up cutting out most of it. I just went through the colors that went with the background. So now it's all there. And I was just trying to decide what I wanted to put there. I ended up using this tag. This is from the Journey collection by Crepe Paper. It's from the acetate sheet, I think. Either that or whatever their summer collection was. I can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah. So I decided that I did want some floral in there, so I decided to use this one from the Open Book collection chipboard sheet, but I ended up just cutting it down because it was too big to fit behind the photo. And then, yeah. I wanted to use these glasses so much because she's wearing glasses, but I could not make them work, which is really unfortunate. Oh well. And then I decided to use this shine from the Heidi Swap. acetate words thing they sell at Michael's, because I was too lazy. You're all right. I was too lazy to make my own title. See, now I fixed that and made it more straight. And I decided to make this layout called Shine today. And I kind of like those glasses there now. But at the time I didn't. So they didn't end up on the layout. You're all right. But I do end up, because it says Shine hashtag today, I end up cutting off the hashtag because that doesn't really make sense in the middle of a sentence. 1, and 2, I'm not really that big into hashtags. I hashtag on Instagram. That's about it. Alright, so then I took a little gold star and then like a wooden star. I don't even know where that came from. It's like sticky on the back, like an enamel dot type thing. It's old, really old, and it was just like in the bottom of my brown ephemera. So I decided to use it because the wood grain goes. And then I decided to use this frame. It's from Simple Stories. I totally messed it up. You'll see I like cut it too short and then have to like tape it back together, and like, just did not go well. But I liked the color because it added a little bit more mint, because there is some mint in the open book collection. So see, this is how I messed it up. I cut it too short. And yeah. And then I was like, well, maybe I just won't use this. And then I was like, no, I really like it. So I had to fix it. So you can see my head. I was like trying to cover it up and I just couldn't. So I just like tape it on the back with some washi tape and then cover the like place where it was cut with a piece of, with something. I think it's like a resin flower or something. So see, now I taped it back together and now I'm going to cut it again to make it fit. And there, that is better. Well, maybe I had to cut it down a little bit more. So now I'm trying to figure out how to cover that, and I decided to go with this little resin flower. So I'm just gluing that down, and then I'm going to glue down the little stars, and then I'm going to figure out how to put the title on. It looked kind of weird because the today was so cut off, so I cut off the other side of the today, and then it looked a little bit better. So I'm just stapling the pieces I can reach, but I ran out of staples, obviously, with my little stapler from American Crafts. I really want to get that We Are Memory Keepers one. Have you guys seen that? The new, it's like you can staple anywhere in the paper stapler. I'm sure it's like $40, so I probably won't be getting it anytime soon. But if they get it at Michael's, maybe, because then I could use a coupon, but we'll see. So I'm just looking through my stickers, and I think I kind of realized I don't really need any because I use so much ephemera that I don't really need any stickers. But yeah, so then I decided to go through my tiny word stickers and use some. And then I decided to just go with the Craft Market ones because they go well. And I have like a decent amount of these ones left. Oops, sorry, my head is like really in the way. I don't know why I didn't edit this out. Sorry. So I just put them in the top right-hand side of the picture, and then I'm just trying to figure out where else I want to put them. And I think I ended up putting some, yeah, right there. I love the layering, like not layering, but like using several tiny word stickers together. I like the way that looks. And then I decided to go through my enamel dots. And I use some, I use one of these hearts from Hello Love by Create Paper. And then I found this gold heart that I had in the ephemera that I picked out, and I decided to use that. I think it's from Pink Paisley, their fall collection. You're about to see me do something really stupid. So I forgot that this hole wasn't punched out, and it's like so clear that I like couldn't see it. So I was trying to stick the string through, and I could not get it through, and I was like, what is going on? And then I only have my tiny hole puncher still, so it was really hard to get it through even after I punched the hole. I need to get a new hole puncher, which I'll probably get it soon. I'm just lazy. I never think about it when I go to Michael's. So I finally got that through. And then I use some of these enamel dots from DIY Shop. And I decided to use another resin flower. These are just from eBay. I'm almost out of them completely. And then I used some of these Pearl Sir Michaels. Sorry, that was one of my kids. Oh, that's my son playing with the doorstop thing. I was like, well, that was so loud. Anyway, so I'm using some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in gold. And I think that is it. Yeah, there you go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon. Bye!